He doesn't like cocaine, just likes the way it smells. Snorting 8 balls, barrels rolling up a 20. Snorting 8 balls, and he's giving good and plenty. They lick the $20 bill. Their teeth are grinding like a pepper mill. Doing 8 balls, alcohol and pills. Jeez, these guys. Steve Howe is in the bullpen. His nostrils are wide open. He's so f***ed up he thinks he's on the Braves. He gets advice from Doc, and Doc prescribes some rock. So first he blew a line, and then he blew to save. Snorting 8 balls. They abused the magic powder. Snorting 8 balls. Sprinkle it on their clam chowder. Prescriptions got perpetual refill. They do it in the pool if they had gills. Doing 8 balls. Alcohol and pills. All that money. 8 balls. Alcohol and pills.
I'd like to welcome you all aboard. This is your manager, Buck.
Hi, Buck.
27 before, high was the word, before 1 at 560 WQAM. CNN has lost their mind over there. They're absolutely out of their mind. They're showing live Russian TV, and then they got the guy in there going, bada-beep, bada-boop, bada-machi, paruski, bada-beep, bada-boop. And like maybe 40 seconds later, they got an interpreter coming on that you can't understand the word that he's saying, and they show all these people they're having this phony celebration of the centennial of something, of John Lennon or Vladimir Lenin or whatever, and CNN just showing us crap. Are you people out of your minds or what?
Uh-huh.
God, are you people crazy? Here's Hialeah. Hello.
Yeah, Neil.
Yes, sir.
I was watching your show last night,
Yeah.
and they cut to a commercial, right? And then they showed, do you remember when Laura Meager came to your...
Yeah, I know. They showed the same crap again. Yeah, killed the show.
Oh, my God. And then they showed you, and then they put your puss right quick, and then they were like, get the hell out of here, you know, when you were telling her?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to tell you, that good luck to you and to George, and I'm going to school on Monday, and I'm going to miss you guys.
All right, good luck, pal.
All right, man.
Arrivederci. Okay, yeah, all the punks are going back to school on Monday. We wish you guys the best of luck, and like I said, get a Sony Walkman. Keep listening to this show. It's the only place you'll hear the goddamn truth. We have 2 open lines in Dade, 1 in Broward. I'm not giving no more Marlin tickets away. This is too much of an exercise today. There's some people in town. There's 5 or 10 people in this town. This is too difficult. This is much, much too difficult. They have to strain and squeeze and plead and beg and cajole. And this guy that went on about Venezuela, that was unbelievable. Don't I want to go to the Andes? For what? I didn't even want to go see Andy Griffin, much less go to the Andes Mountains.
Come on, they have llamas.
Yeah, good. Good. I'll go see the Dalai Lama, okay? Get out of here, you crazy bastard. I want to go to the Andes Mountains. Don't you understand? Cut it off at Mexico. And let the rest of it just sink off into the South Pole somewhere. Because Latin America, to me, I'm very bitterly disappointing. Who in their right mind would want to visit there? And I realize some of you are from those countries, and just be glad you got out, okay? I mean, at least we got a lot of good strip shopping centers anyway. Dade County's wide open. That's where all those people are, by the way, in Dade County. All those illegal aliens. 567-0560, pound 560 on the Mobile 1 line. Isn't that where the illegal aliens go to Dade County?
That's the American fucking way.
Right. Here's a mobile in Boca. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
I can't believe I actually got you. I haven't been in the country for more than a year, Neil. The last time I heard you were leaving that other station. Good to hear you on this station. I'm glad to hear your act is the same. The reason I called to tell you about the most fantastic city in the world.
Yeah.
Barcelona. Spent almost a year there, and about a couple of months in Prague. Of course, lots of stops in you-know-where, Amsterdam.
There you go. Well, what he said was kind of like...
Tampa.
Only he said Madrid instead of Tampa. That's what he said. Right, that's what he said. Okay, thank you. You first. Maybe that's why you had such a good time there. We have 2 open lines in Dade, 1 in Broward. 567-0560, pound 560 on the Mobile 1 line. There's a guy in love with Barcelona. Huh? I don't think so. I've been told the different things. No matter what you listen to, if you want to check out a place, if you like traveling the world, you got to go there yourself. Because you talk to 50 people, and 25 of them tell you one story, and 20 of them tell you another story, and the other 5 are so stoned out of their mind, you don't even know what story they're telling you, and they don't either. You got to go yourself. You got to try new things. Like the guy with the spaghetti sauce says, you got to try new things. 23 till 1 at 560 WQAM, where we got our brief taste of the Hank Goldberg show today from 2 to 3, where we got 50 billion hours of pregame activity from 3 to 7 before the Dolphins and the Packers are at 7 o'clock tonight. If you're
560 QAM.
Were you fudge packing?
Diarrhea, I do believe I've got you. Diarrhea, my bathroom smells pee. Running out of TV, just don't stand in my way. 'Cause now I've got to go. Diarrhea, I'm empty, where'd you come from? Haven't eaten a thing for 2 whole days. I tried white rice and chicken broth, but nothing seems to work. My hemorrhoids are swollen, they feel like they're inflamed. I think I've lost some of my colon and I'm ready to go buy some Depends. 'Cause I have tried Imodium, still have diarrhea. Oh Lord, I've got the run. Yes, I tried KO peptide, but it's too late.
Oh, this Russian bastard, man. Just when the market was making a nice comeback, the Dow was down only 26 points, and now they show a taped interview with Yeltsin on there on Russian TV. First thing out of his mouth was, I mean, this guy looks pie-eyed right now. He's had at least 2 pints of vodka before he started speaking. And then the most important thing he said is, I will not resign yet. And then he said,
Cock-a-moon.
and that was it. Now the market's down 49 and dropping like a rock again. We were just starting to make a nice little comeback. Everybody's assuming he's going to step down, and somebody who maybe has some of their mental facilities still working might step in there. And he will not resign yet, et cetera, and so on. And then another one of these. And that's it. I'm telling you, man, that goddamn Truman, everybody's talking about what a genius he was. It was that frickin' Truman. Send his ass back to Missouri. Send the box back there. Send Bess Truman and, what the hell was his wife? That was Bess. What was his daughter? Margaret. Send them all back there. The ganze Mishpacha. In a goddamn big carton. Should have gone in there, put that American flag right there. Should have gone over to Minsk and put the flag over there. One in Siberia. And then we should have built a bridge between the Aleutian Islands and Siberia there, the American bridge, whatever the hell. And then moved it down.
The American
and then
way.
We should have sent MacArthur back over there to Japan. That's right. Got him out of the Philippines and sent him to Japan. And sent old Doug MacArthur in there by telling them what for. Stuck the American flag right in the middle of that goddamn Hirohito's puss, right in his
rectum.
There you go. And we wouldn't be in this pickle today, having to worry about all these other goddamn banana boat countries. That's what it's all about. That's why everybody's having a nervous breakdown and puking their guts out, because we got a world where all these. See, if they didn't have the bomb, then it would be a different story. Then we just go over there and say, "Hey, Yeltsin, you're going to resign or not?" He says, "Yet, okay, here you go. Here's one for you, Boris." What am I talking about? Here's a lady mobile in Hollywood. Hello.
Hi, Neil. How you doing?
Okay.
You know, that lady called in, or somebody said, you had said that you got to really go to the place that the people talking about.
You got to find out for yourself, because other people have different tastes. Some people have very bad taste.
I got to tell you, everyone I talked to, I just got back from San Francisco,
yeah.
And everyone I talked to said, you're going to love it, you're not going to want to come back. And you know what? They were right.
From where, San Francisco?
Hello?
I'm listening. From San Francisco?
Yeah. Well, then I did the Monterey thing, and I went down to Big Sur, too. So that was really...
I haven't been there in so many years, I wouldn't even recognize it. I have no idea what it's like now.
Oh, well, I almost couldn't make it back, because the road heading back north to Big Sur to get to the airport was demolished again, as it is every few months there. But guess what I did while I was out there? And this was not pre-planned. It was just kind of a coincidence.
Yeah.
The Marlins were playing the Giants, so I went to the game. You know, my
the Marlins and the Giants. You went to that awful Candlestick 3Com Park, whatever they're calling it these days?
The 3Com.
Oh, God.
Well, that's the one Friday night 2 weeks ago. We lost 10-0.
Uh-huh.
So I was feeling like a real fool. Everybody.
Well, why, if you go out to San Francisco, if you go anywhere, why would you go to see the Marlin game?
Because I thought it was a novel thing.
That would be like my going to Rome and going to the racetrack.
But then last week...
12 minutes till 1 at 560 WQAM. Now, if you do want to win a pair of Marlin tickets, and she ain't going to get them, by the way, make sure she don't get them, Joe. Be caller number 9 right now on a contest line to win a pair of Marlins tickets for the Dodge Big Mac Zone, whatever we're calling it there. I wish I had that promo from yesterday, but I don't, because Sam, of course, don't want to be overworked. In the club level in the left field there, you get out there, might have a chance to catch the big one at Marquette's, and maybe you just catch cold. Who knows what you're going to catch? You'll catch something. 9th caller to our contest line at 1-800-227-0560. 227-560. And make sure she don't get them, or anybody that sounds like her, or anybody that's related. That is some nerve, isn't it? Isn't that unbelievable? I mean, if you're listening to the show and I'm making it very, very clear how we're doing this, I'll take the tickets. Yeah, stick them in your...
Rectum.
Okay, sweetheart?
He's not the only one.
And send her back to San Francisco. That's not the point. The point is I'm making it as clear as possible. If you have an IQ smaller than your little toe, you can still understand.
Every time you do that, all these lines light up, people thinking they're calling for the tickets.
What do you mean?
They call here. Even though you give that other number
they
out.
don't.
They
no,
do.
They
Not
don't.
right now, they're
you
all
think
full.
These people around there right now think they're calling?
No.
Wait a minute.
No, they were already full.
Are you calling for the tickets? Hello? Pompano. Yeah, I think you're right. They were calling for the tickets. Okay, here's Miami. Were you calling for the tickets?
No, I'm not.
Thank God. I mean, only really stupid people could be doing that.
There you go. Hey, I have a friend who gave me a Maltese. Now, I don't know, should I kill him or, continue being friends with him?
Don't get too close. Don't get too attached. In fact, George will give you my mother's phone number. We have an open line in Dade, one in Broward, 567. Anybody out there got a dog they're not too fond of? Here's Millie's phone number. Okay, she'll take care of it. She'll take care of her dog. Yeah, immediately, as soon as she knows you, it immediately becomes her dog. And you won't see it no more. 567-0560, pound 560 on the mobile one line. Here's Miami. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Neil, I caught you the other night, man, with the little ganja thing you had going, the little skit.
Yeah.
It was really cool, man. Being a bunch of friends were out here smoking out, watching you. It was really good. So what are you going to do about, you got you on TV, you got the upper hand to give a little word, all these obsessed pigs and things like this, man, about, crushing everybody's balls. You want to smoke out a little bit, you got everybody in prison, you look around.
I think that you're a living example of why they're probably doing it. 2 open lines in Dade, 567-0560, pound 560 on the mobile one line. Crushing everybody's balls. But yeah, that's right. I'm going to become the next Norma Kent and spend all my time crusading for legalization of marijuana in this country, which you might as well hold your breath, pal, because it ain't going to happen. Inhale just lightly and hold your breath. I'm going to become great crusader, baby. For legalism, I'm going to waste my time with that normal crap. Amore di cane. I'm going to walk around. I'm going to glue these to my ass. All these postcards from Amsterdam. You want to go to a free place, go to Holland, okay, where people know how to live and to let everybody else live, and where everybody's got a brain, and where they teach kids about sex in real life when they're really young so they don't become psychotic and frustrated and axe murderers and shoot each other in school and the teachers and their parents and everybody else. And not everybody's running around with a gun because they're terrified that some scumbag's going to come in and blow them out of their bed or whatever the hell it is. Go to a civilized place, because this sure ain't it. 2 open line. Yeah, we got a president that everybody was psychotic because he admitted that he may have tried it a couple of times 100 years ago and didn't inhale. Oh, my God, we got a pot-smoking president. Wow. Woo. Heavy duty, baby. I think maybe, in fact, if Yeltsin was doing a hell of a lot less of that vodka and smoking a little weed, maybe he'd be looking a little bit better. Look at that. That's like Don Imus, man. It's a dead man in a chair. That's what that is. A dead man in a chair right there. I will not resign. Niet. Dos vidania and niet. Let's go to Kendall. Hello.
Is that me?
That's you.
I'm the guy from the Citadel. Called you very infrequently.
From the Citadel?
Yeah, when you call, when that thing about the Citadel, letting the girls in and all, I called a couple times back then.
Mm-hmm. Those Bulldykes, yeah.
Well, I'm a big fan of Mexican music, and I was wondering if you have heard new guy Alejandro Fernandez. He's
No, I have
the
not.
hottest new star
No.
in Mexican music. If you get a chance, you really think you'd like it. He has a very grown-up voice.
Not like
so
Luis
much
Miguel.
Like I think Luis Miguel and these others more are like the candy teeny bopper type.
Luis Miguel is a teeny bopper type?
Well, the voice
you
is
didn't
to
really
me.
say that, did you? Did you really say that?
The voice is to me. It's
Luis Miguel has a teeny bopper voice. Luis Miguel's got the greatest voice in the world.
well, I think you might like Alejandro better.
Yeah. You really think so?
Yes, sir.
Why is that?
Why is that?
Well, because he has a more old-fashioned voice, like more in the nature of Perry Como or...
Perry Como!
Right.
In other words, he sounds like a dead man. Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay.
Get out of here. You're killing me. Killing me. Did this guy, honest to God, really say that? That Luis Miguel's got a teeny bop voice? You know something? I am personally offended by that. Don't be playing that garbage of yours, okay? That crap. Trying to relive your childhood again. Here's a guy. He's turning 82 tomorrow. He's got gray hair, more than I'll ever have if I live to be 100. Is there anything good, by the way, on this CD? This is one that, I don't know too much about this particular one. Voy a apagar la luz, contigo aprende. ¿Eh? ¿Cómo se dice douchebag en español? Douchebag? ¿Cómo se dice douchebag in italiano? No lo so. Come on, Luis, let's get with it, all right? It's only a 4-hour show. Come on, let's go. Come on, sweetheart. This guy's telling me that he's got a teeny bop voice like this man. Trace that last call, okay? Tell him.
Shannon, I Faulkner.
Yeah, tell her that. We have 2 open lines in Dade, 567-0560 and pound 560 on the mobile 1 line. It's 12:54 on QAM. Boy, you better strap yourself in, because if you're football intensive, baby, you're going to be moist by about 5:30. You'll be jonesing for it, and the game too, because we got foreplay and afterbirth. We got hours and hours and hours of analyzation, and it's only a goddamn exhibition game. Does that give you any idea of how much money we're losing on those Marlins games? That's right, we're desperate. Mobile 1 cellular.
Joe Angel, Dave O'Brien, and John Shanti's broadcast. Marlins on Deck starts at 6:30. A service of Sports Radio 560, QAM.
The Neil Rogers Show, Fort Lauderdale.
It's the 1 to 2 hour.
K-Tel presents over 748 of the greatest songs of love, especially for the lady in your life by Jerry Lewis.
Lady, when I'm with you, I'm crazy.
So many love songs for your lady, all interpreted by the Love Meister himself, that inimitable superstar entertainer, Jerry Lewis. And you'll get your favorite lady love song.
Lady, lay across my big brass bed.
It's an amazing compendium of 748 love songs for your lady, all digitally remastered and all performed by the masterful superstar, Jerry Lewis.
Hi, this is Jerry, inviting you to join me on K-Tel Records as we pay a very special musical tribute to the lady.
You'll get this Aerosmith classic.
Hey, dude looks like a lady. Hey, dude looks like a lady.
It's Jerry.
It's the little old lady with a pair of tweezers.
And Helen Reddy's hit never sounded better.
That ain't no way to treat a lady, no way to treat your lady, a woman.
And listen to Jerry's amazing interpretation of this super hit from the King of Pop.
You are the lady with my wife, the lady. You are the lady with a knife.
Jerry Lewis.
Oh, yeah. How about that band?
That's 748 fabulous lady songs on 35 CDs or 123 8-track tapes, all remixed in glorious mono from the original cassette masters. And it's a collection you'll cherish, your friends will love, and your lady will never forget. It's all yours for 17 easy payments of only $32.95, and it's only from K-Tel Records. You can tell it's K-Tel. We yell.
Hi, Luis Miguel. Play it, baby.
I am so incensed and outraged by the idiotic comment. That guy was from what, the Citadel? How do you spell that?
Sueña con un mañana, mundo nuevo.
S.H. what?
Debe llegar. Ten fe, es muy posible si tú estás.
In the world like that one, okay? That is the voice. That's the definitive voice. That's the voice of humanity. That's the voice of life right there inside that throat, inside that larynx, whatever he's got. I have just torn the kishkis right out of my stomach, okay? Out of my big, fat, bloated pupik. Cannot believe that. We have an open line today at 567 Luis Miguel is God, 567-0560, and pound 560 on the AT&T line. You know, I can listen to George making fun of Enrique. He don't like Enrique because he either looks too good or whatever. He's jealous of whatever his story is. I can listen to all that in the Backstreet Boys. But when somebody starts ripping the great Luis Miguel, then I start taking great umbrage toward that, okay? Then I start getting really fired up and pissed off. You maniac, you. Here's a mobile in Coral Springs. Hello.
Hey, Neil.
Yes, sir.
You butt pirate pee-pee toucher.
Uh-huh. Okay. Good one. Open line in Dade, one in Broward, 567-0560, pound 560 on the AT&T wireless line. Here's a lady in Miami. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am?
Yes, Neil?
Yes.
Before I start, I would like to make sure that you're not going to hang up on me.
There's no way to be sure.
I work at a place that is called Sunny South Paint and Decor.
Good what?
And the guys that work here, they love your show.
Uh-huh.
And they were telling me that you were talking about Venezuela.
Yeah,
and
that
I
it sucks.
happen to be from over there.
Venezuela blows. At least Caracas does. I can't speak for the rest of it because I would never go there.
But
I would say it's a banana republic, but that would be an insult to bananas.
That bad, huh?
Oh,
it was that bad?
Caracas.
You went to Caracas?
Muy terrible.
Muy terrible?
Uh-huh.
Well,
Terriblissimo.
I moved from Venezuela in 1979
Well,
precisely
congratulations.
because of the situation, but still has its charms. It has the exotic part of that all South America has.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, you got to be on the adventure mood and really kind of like to roughen it up.
Oh, yeah, right.
But it's true. If you don't want to...
The word paramilitary keeps coming to mind over and over again. Dangerous, crowded, psychotic, backwater. All these guys standing around in the Sheraton Caracas Hotel with their striped Cesar Romero suits on, looking like something out of a Carmen Miranda movie from 100 years ago. It was incredible.
Well, but isn't that fun, too? It's different.
No, it's not not when I got a vacation. I want to go places where there's living and breathing people, and I feel like I might be safe. If I want to go somewhere I'm dangerous, I'll just stay home.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
No.
Right here in Florida, baby.
But you know what? You should go to Canaima. There is
to where?
Canaima. Canaima.
Canandaigua?
No, it's Canaima. It's a place where it looks like...
The girl from Ipacanamay?
Well, it sounds close.
Uh-huh.
It sounds close. And it's where they have the tallest waterfall in the world. The tallest.
Do they have a yarmulke? If they have a yarmulke and a talus, I'm halfway there. And some fillin' and some kisses.
No, but you're going to love it, really. Was discovered by an American, by the way.
If they have tzitzis, they probably have too.
And his name was Angel, and the waterfall is called Angel's Fall.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the tallest.
I wouldn't even want to go to Niagara Falls. It's a tourist trap. It's a ripoff. So let me ask you, what do you think of Luis Miguel? Let's talk something important. You like Luis Miguel?
Yes, I really do. I love him.
How could you not love Luis Miguel?
And he also comes from an exotic country.
Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see, there is something good.
That's an exotic country?
That's an exotic country,
That's even worse. That's even worse. I was just telling before about how the cab drivers kidnap all the tourists and take them out in the middle of nowhere, and they rob them blind and then maybe kill them if they're in the right mood. That's pretty exotic. You're right about that.
All right. Well, Neil, we are very...
Don't forget
the guys here are very fond of you. You should, if you happen to want a danger to come to Miami, and if you happen to be on Coral Way, stop by our store because the guys will be delighted to see you.
What's the name of the store?
The name of the store is Sunny South Paint and Decor.
Okay.
It was founded in 1923.
Excellent.
It has been around for a while, and they would love to see you.
I'll be right over.
Okay.
Thanks a lot, sweetheart.
Okay, bye-bye.
Arrivederci.
Okay, bye.
Okay. Hasta que me olvides. Oh, I love this. I don't like it. I love it.
Roy!
By the way, we got those other 2 pair of tickets. How many? cut the crap. Is he ever going to sing? I was talking before. I'm just, my bowels are ready to explode just from hearing that crap that this guy was spewing. Of course, what do you want? He went to the Citadel. That's how Brian Murray would say it. The open line in Dade, 1 in Broward, 5670560, pound 560 on the prestigious AT&T wireless line. It's 8 minutes after 1 on your Dolphin intensive station. Don't forget now, stay right here on 560 because Greg Reed wants to make sure you don't go anywhere else. Because the Dolphin game, no TV, of course it's blacked out. Are you out of your mind? There's only one place to hear it, unless you want to hear it in some foreign language from some barbaric country. And that, of course, is right here on 560 QAM, because next, we want those numbers. We want the spots. We want the numbers. We're desperately clinging to this, because we've heard that morning show. You know, when you're looking to make your...
Hey, everybody, Steve Go. Today's show is brought to you by Larry's Latex and Leather, home of the vibrating melon. Ooh, and now, back to our show.
Hi, I'm your 15-year-old host, Jenny, and this is Titanic Talk, where me and my friend Kimberly talk on the radio about our favorite movie, Titanic. And Leo. I love you, Leo. Yeah, we talk about the most beautiful thing in Titanic, Leonardo DiCaprio. I love you, Leo. I know. I love Leo, too. Well, today's topic is the Titanic. I saw it Saturday for the 14th time, and I cried. I've seen it 17 times, and I cried every time. I wanted Leo to live this time. I wish my boyfriend was more like Leo. I wish my boyfriend was Leo. Oh, my God. Look at the clock. Titanic starts at the mall in 15 minutes. Let's hurry. Hold on, Leo. We're coming. Okay, thanks for listening. Tune in next time on Titanic Talk, when our topic will be Leo. You rock, Leo.
That damn faggot. I can't stand him.
Okay, 114 at 560 WQAM. We have an open line in Dade, 1 in Broward. Have we got 2 up here to give away for Tuesday night left, or what? Or 1? 2, I believe, don't we? Joe? Joe Mama? 2 pair left, okay. 2, let me spot. So anyway, I didn't say I was giving away 1 right now, but I might. Oh, you people are shameless, you know what? Although we're delighted. And by the way, speaking of giveaways, during the break, did he really say that? That putt-whacking Sam the Scam, who happens to be from Venezuela? You see, that country once upon a time was really not so bad, I guess. And then Sam came into the picture, and all of a sudden everybody said, "Oi!" And that's the end of this place. The fact that he's from Venezuela, I guess, either is an excuse for why he's such a putt-whacker and so useless, or maybe it's some other reason. I don't know what it is, but he is just... He's having a meeting, by the way, Tuesday with himself about the Center One thing. You going to be able to make that, George? He's having a meeting. We're in here last night. We got all the stuff put together. George is over there meeting with the CD people. They're going to take care of that. Luann's taking care of the whole sales thing. And here's our promotion guy. He's going to be sitting in on a meeting, talking in that very pedantic style of his, like, how are you, how do you do, etc. And what do I do? Nothing, nada. He likes that song, Nada es Igual, by Luis, only the nada part is what he can relate to as in not a thing, which is what he does. Where are we going? Let's go to a mobile in Miami. Hello?
Hello, Neil?
Yes, sir.
Love your show.
Uh-huh.
Don't want free anything.
Well, we don't got any free anything.
Only listens to the show for one reason for you, nothing in that sports thing. One request on a Friday.
Yeah.
Little old man named Irving.
Little man, you mean little old man named Irving?
From the people who brought you a big black guy named Ben.
What is that called again, by the way? Oh, the Eisen, not Irving.
Oh, I'm sorry. And one thing, hopefully for the card machine. To Greg, stay away from the fish food UMF.
Okay.
While spending the remainder of your golden years in the land of death, the one thing you have to depend on is your car. With Jew canoe theft on the rise, the people who brought you a big black guy named Ben car alarm now bring you an old Jewish guy named Eisen.
Get away from my automobile, you big MF.
Remember when we used to boost them back at Caribbean?
Yeah.
We ought to get a bundle for this, baby.
Yeah.
The white ones are cooler.
Get away from my automobile, you big MF.
What the hell was that?
I object seriously to profanity like that.
Slow down, I think somebody's coming.
Get away from my automobile, you big MF. Get away from my automobile, you big MF.
Whenever some bastard tries to steal my car, I feel safer with an old Jewish guy named Eisen.
Get away from my automobile, you big
Get your old Jewish guy named Eisenkar alarm now and receive a free flower antenna.
Get away from my automobile, you big MF.
An old Jewish guy named Eisenkar alarm, now available at all Zayre stores.
Okay, the 700th caller who can call and identify who sings this song. We want his birthday, we want his shoe size, we want to know exactly how big it is. What does it look like? Foreskin or no? The 2700th caller to call right now and identify this guy gets our best wishes. And a medianoche. Courtesy of all our friends at La Combinación. Calm down. Okay, let's do a pair right now, okay, because I'll forget about this. No, that's not. Okay, let's go to a, what? I don't want to play tease with this audience and they run to the phone. It's going to start getting them exasperated. And why the hell shouldn't I get them exasperated? They've been doing it to me for over 22 years. Okay, let's give away a pair for Tuesday night right now. What do you think? Here's that toll-free number, 1-800-227-0560. Caller number 9 right now gets nothing. Okay, here's a mobile. No, we're not doing it now. We'll do it in a few minutes. Here's a mobile in Fort Lauderdale. Hello.
Hey, good afternoon, Neil.
Yes, sir.
Hey, from what I've heard and been told, there is a tape delay on TV of the game an hour later.
You mean the Dolphin game?
Yeah, the Dolphin game.
Yeah, but who the
anyway,
hell wants to see that?
You're right.
That would be like listening to it on Waxy like we had last week and hear a 7-second delay while you're trying to listen to the radio.
Yeah. Hey, I have a great story about an old Jewish guy named Eisen.
Yeah.
But while I was waiting, he brought up Mexico. I went there about 6 years ago, and friends of mine went to go surfing, and they went to another break, and they hired a cab driver. What a coincidence. On the way to the other place, they all got robbed, took their money, didn't hurt anyone, but the cab driver, his money was never found. What a coincidence.
Right.
No insides there. Okay, but I'm a local roofer here in Broward, and we're doing an old Jewish guy named Eisen's roof today. I called him yesterday to let him know we were coming, and I told him that we had a big black guy named Ben as our foreman, and that he protects cars on the side, and I thought it was just kind of funny that guy had requested that.
How do you like that? He must be psychic.
Yeah, must be. But anyway, is there any way I could get you to play any of the Bill Clinton, melodies?
Like what?
Request. Oh, God. I guess you have a few there to choose from.
How about...
I want you to listen to me. I did have sexual relations with Miss Lewinsky. And I told that woman it's a lie.
There's a dress that has some stains.
Preseason with a Friday night showdown against the NFC champion Green Bay Packers at Pro Player. Countdown to kickoff starts at 3. The game starts at 7. On Sports Radio 560 QAM.
What's your question?
So this bitch is in big trouble, by the way, George. Linda. All right. Breaking a few laws here. Grand jury investigating. And guess where she shopped? At Kmart.
She looks like a guy.
Kmart stuff.
She's 7 feet wide. 7 feet wide. She makes me want to gush right.
Linda Tripp's a fat chick.
A chick with a dick. With 2 smelly chins.
2 smelly chins.
A bloated and ugly fat pig.
That's how Linda.
She wants the media to stop abusing and ripping her an ass with songs like this. But we find that amusing from that self-promoting ugly bitch. How much were you paid?
How much were you paid?
For Monica's Tape.
For Monica's Tape.
By Richard C. Melinsky.
That slut Linda Tripp's a fat pig.
I wish you all would leave me alone. I'm just like every one of you out there. I'm a human being, damn it. Leave me alone, don't bother me.
Just who do you think you're fooling? You that obnoxious, ugly, smelly pig. You're really that drudge in a dress and a wig.
Okay, she's got big trouble. They just had a flash on CNN that the grand jury that's investigating her has talked to the people at Kmart. She should listen to Dustin Hoffman, who told her that Kmart sucks. She wouldn't listen. The law in Maryland about wiretapping is this, that if you tape a phone conversation without notifying the other party, it is definitely in violation of the law unless you're ignorant of the law. However, the employees of Kmart, where Linda bought her wiretapping device, say that they routinely notify all customers, and they definitely did notify her that if you do wiretap without the other person's consent and knowledge, that it's against the law. So that big fat Linda's got big fat problems now. Oh. All right. Well, she's going to need somebody to take care of her son while she's in the slammer. Here's Miami. Hello.
Neil, how are you?
Pretty good, sir.
Can they hear George breaking in during the bit?
Sure, on hold.
On hold.
In fact, I'm glad you mentioned that, because yesterday he said some of the most disgusting stuff, and I'm sure he was forgetting that people could hear it.
Yeah, well, that's okay. I just want to
something about, I think he said something like Bobby Hull is God, and I don't even know who he is, but anyway.
Mention one thing about your wonderful promotion department.
Yeah.
They're having a promotion tonight down on Quail Rouge Drive. It's a Pizza Hut, way down south. Giving away 2 tickets for the Dolphin game, way up north tonight.
Great. Excellent. Great idea.
That comes with her.
What time's the promotion start? About 9:45 after the game is over?
Yeah,
almost?
That comes with helicopter plane ride, too, I guess, huh? To get up to the stadium.
Right.
God.
That Sam's the best. We're sending him back to Venezuela. He's going to be deported by the end of the day, pal.
Hey, good luck.
Okay, thanks.
Bye.
Okay, is that my stamps? Find out how much I owe Joe. I can't, How much do I owe him? $100?
He's going to bring them into you. Make sure that they're right.
Make sure that they're right. Well, what if they're not right? You know something? If they're even close, I'll take them. Because what difference does it make?
Go on in, Joe. Open the door.
Come on, you can open that door. Huh? I'm on, but don't worry about whether I'm on. I'm on something. What do I owe you for these, Joe? It's all what? Okay. Anyway. Oh, who the hell is that? Look at that. I never heard of that person. Absolutely correct. Excellent job. Thank you. Joe Rosoli, by the way, our great man from Roth Office Supply. Greatest man in the history of the human race. Now what do I owe you? Let me say it again. Roth Office Supply. Oh, look at the way he spelled my name. No, that's right. It's all right. Huh? Now I owe him a lot less. Okay, yeah, well, I got to get that mail straightened out. Let's see. What year is it now? By the year 2525, I'll be getting the real mail. Got a lot of nice magazines yesterday, mostly throwaways and a couple of fag mags. Okay, we have an open line in Dade, 5670560, pound 560 on the AT&T line. Here's Coral Springs. Hello.
Hey, Neil.
Yes, sir.
I'm a big Luis Miguel fan. Are you really a big...
Are you kidding me? I've seen him in concert 3 times, once here, twice in Vegas.
Well,
or was it the other way around?
Well, I was in Seattle recently, by the way, which is a very gorgeous place. I don't know if you've ever been there.
No.
But I was there, and I was in this... I was at this little flea market that they have, and... They had a copy of a whole duet album with Luis Miguel and Selena, okay, from about 4 or 5 years ago.
Right.
And I bought it, and I made a copy of it, and if you'd like, I'll send it to you, if you'd like, to the station.
Okay.
And it's awesome. I never saw it because I'm a big Selena fan as well as Luis Miguel, and I have all of their CDs, and I'd never heard of their duet album together, and they got a couple of Christmas songs on there and stuff. Like Feliz Navidad and real, corny stuff
Silly
like that.
Silly crap like that.
No,
yeah.
but it's really awesome, bro. I mean, seriously. So,
I heard that voice and I just want to scream. I mean, he just got the greatest voice in the world. Plus, the fact looks pretty good too. But anyway.
I think Enrique's a schmuck, personally.
Oh, come on! How can you say that?
No, well, because he sits there and he does
Enrique's
because he plays on his father's. He plays on his father's name instead of sitting there based on how good of a singer he is. He sits there and...
Wait a minute. Let me say this. He's got music that's out all over the world, including Italy, Spain, everywhere. Yeah. And if people didn't like the way he sang, if they didn't like his music, no matter how popular his father was, they wouldn't buy it. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. All right, so where can I mail it to?
Huh?
Where can I mail the...
Okay, hang on. George will tell you.
Thanks.
Okay, take care of our paisan there. Okay, he's got some stuff. 23 till 2 at 560 WQAM. The Hammer will be here. Hank Goldberg from 2 to 3, just for a brief hour today, just a little cameo appearance. Boy, if I were Hank, I'd be porked off to have to come in just for an hour. Well, there's 2 ways to look at it. I mean, number one, you say, you got to come all the way over here and come in for an hour. And, of course, to go into that building for an hour is like risking endangering your health. But on the other hand, coming in for just an hour and saying, okay, see ya, isn't all that bad either. So it all depends on which way you'd be looking at it and depending on how much free food's waiting. Hey, listen, world right now, you might want to write these numbers down for Atlantic Coast Mortgage. I need a little bit of cash. You know what I'm talking about? I don't want you to panic, okay? Sell. But Atlantic Coast Mortgage are the kind of people...
Oh, God. Even though she was still a little girl, she won Olympic gold at Nagano. Now she's going...
I love to skate, but I love yelling at my mom more. I hate you, Mom!
That's right. Bouncy little Tara Lipinski's changing from an amateur to a professional, from a kid into a teenager.
You better hurry up and buy a ticket to see me before all my hormones kick in. My boobs start sticking out and I end up rubbing my butt all over the ice like Nicole Boback.
See Tara Lipinski in her professional debut as she performs thrilling numbers like the Stay Out of My Room, Especially My Dresser dance, the You're Not the Boss of B piece, and the always dangerous Daddy, I dented your car routine.
I like that one. Daddy always does a triple flip.
Tara Lipinski's Acme on Ice, like no other.
This Clairville doesn't do squat.
Okay, well, loan it to Craig Erickson. He could use it before the game tonight. 142 at 560 WQAM. You know, since this news... Oh, it's only up 1 point now. Dummy up, don't say it. No, but seriously, since the story about Linda Tripp came out, all of a sudden the market was down. The Dow was down 60 points, and all of a sudden, before you know it, it was up 3 points. Now only 1. But nevertheless... I think people are excited that that bitch is going to fry. Fry her big fat ass. She can probably feed all of Maryland for about a week with that. Man. So anyway, Stephanie says, yes, she does like Big Rod, and she's going to go see him tomorrow at the concert. She sure wasn't talking about Rob. Okay, we have 2 open lines in Broward, 567-0560 and pound 560 on the AT&T line. Well, somebody's got to like Rod Stewart, because it sure ain't me. Here's Miami. Hello. Oh, it's the bird. Oh, no, it's Fat Joe. Okay, it's the bird and Fat. Open line and date, 567-0560, pound 560 on our AT&T wireless line. We're just, yesterday and today, it's just, we're faking our way. Have you noticed? Has anybody noticed? Yeah, we're just faking our way through. We understand you're under a lot of pressure. It's the last day. The kids are going back to school. Then you'll have those pain-in-the-ass brats out of the way, and then we can really do whatever the hell we usually do. And then we got hockey starting up pretty soon here, right? Are we going to have a team this year?
No.
Are we going to have a goalie this year?
No.
Are we going to have a new anything this year?
No.
We got a nice new coach. He's a good guy. Does he know what's going on?
No.
No way. Otherwise, he wouldn't have come here. Good guy, Terry Murray. Just remember I told you that. He's a hell of a guy, and boy, is he going to get screwed over big time. Here's North Miami. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Neil. You just mentioned the bird, and
yes.
The first voice that came to my mind was Goldie.
Yeah.
What are we going to do about
Ever
him?
see the two of them together?
My God. You know...
You know something? That's an insult to the bird. I'll be honest with you. The bird was annoying, but nevertheless, the bird, at least in his own peculiar way, could be on the air and act like he belonged on the air. Geldy doesn't belong on the air just to say hello.
Okay, well, you know what...
And you know the thing, I was listening this morning, and they were doing this contrived controversy, you know, with Hank and Geldy.
Sure.
And I'm listening to that, and I'm thinking the thing that bothers me the most is that Geldy thinks that we're kidding. And I can't speak for Hank, but I think I know Hank pretty well. When Hank is telling you that he's a little putz and will always be a little putz, I think Hank really means that. And when I tell you that, I know I really mean it because he's a little know-nothing putz who is shrill and talks loud and kisses a lot of ass and shills a lot and doesn't know what he's talking about.
Well, you know how you say, you know, you have a face for radio. Aren't you supposed to have a voice for radio?
Oh, not here.
I mean, between
Don't you ever
that...
hear when they put the board ops here on this station? As long as you work cheap, man.
It's unbelievable.
As long as Bluff takes a shine to you and you work cheap, you're in this joint.
It's a shame because I'm a sports fan, but every time between Goldie and having Joe Rose singing whatever around the clock...
Rock around the clock, yeah.
I turn the radio off.
Yeah.
A couple other things.
Well, I'm glad you enjoy their show.
Oh,
yeah.
Only in the state of Florida do we get to choose between a Jeb Bush and a Buddy McKay.
I like the wee-wee. Yeah.
Shouldn't Jeb belong to McKay? Shouldn't that name belong to McKay and maybe a Buddy Bush?
Buddy Bush wouldn't be bad, yeah.
Right?
Better you than me. Okay, pal, have a great weekend. It's 145. He likes the buddy system. We have an open line in date, 567-0560. I like the wee-wee. And the pound 560 on the AT&T wireless line. That Joe Rose, man, he's getting a swelled head, or he's always had it. God almighty, this guy, and he just kind of sits... The whole thing in the morning, what bothers me about that show, do I dare talk... See, I wasn't going to say anything. I was going to try to be a nice guy because their numbers are sagging badly, and they need some help from all of us. But everything is so contrived. Didn't they ever hear Mr. Ego, that contrived controversy on the light bulb? It went over like halava in the middle of Beirut. It just doesn't make it, okay? And they just, it's so contrived and corny and like sparring and jabbing and poking and jamming and, who cares anymore? Here's Miami. Hello.
Neil.
But it kills a lot of good time. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm a long-time listener, second-time caller. Last time I called you, I was about 11 years old. But now I hit the big 18, and I figured I'd celebrate in a big way.
Oh!
So, check it, man.
You're 18 today?
No, I was 18 a little while ago, but I'm... Hey.
Well, that's for whenever it was.
Thank you. Man, I'm calling here to bitch yet another thing about our postal service.
Yeah.
But I'm not talking about the length of time or the lazy workers. I'm talking about how they can't even treat a package good. I mean, I've gotten broken
Well, you know, haven't you ever heard that song, Treat Your Package Good?
Well, apparently they haven't.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, because I got a Christmas present this past year from a friend of mine in upstate Florida. And when it got here, it was about a $200, it was a pot. It was beautiful, piece of pottery. And
you
it was
got
broken.
$200 worth of pot, yeah.
It was, I wish. It was broken, man. It was broken. The thing was smashed into about 20 pieces. And what do? You call in? They can't do anything about it. I think it's ridiculous. If they're at least going to take forever, at least be careful.
Sue their ass, man.
Oh, man.
Take him to court. Take him to Judge Judy. She'll stick it to him.
Oh, she will stick it to him.
That miserable, crazy old bitch. She'll stick it to him.
Her and the baby.
She'll give him 20 years, no parole.
Oh, hell yeah. And I got a favor.
And that's where she'll send him to, yes?
I got a favor to ask you, man.
Go ahead.
I know you played it a little bit earlier, but I am really dying to hear that ganja song, the Jamaican one.
Yeah.
I think it was great. Could you play that for me?
You think I'm going to play that again?
Oh,